Ma'am?
Morning, gentlemen.
Daniel?
I don't tip my hat to a squaw. Ain't no squaws.
Hi, my name is Michelle.
And my name is Jeff, and we're the co-hosts of the Tip Your Hat Show.
And what is the Tip Your Hat Show about, Jeff? Isn't there, obviously it's a flip and duds about hats, but isn't there a twist?
Well, it's not just about hats, it's that we actually rate hats. And yes, there is a twist. You want to share what the twist is, or shall I?
How about let's just go crazy and I'll do it this time.
Oh! There it is. So go ahead.
Did you ask a question you didn't really want to know
I got so excited. I always do it, and I got so excited. We're going crazy. So tell us what the twist is.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
The twist is, Jeff and everyone listening and watching, is that every week we send each other a hat. We know we're receiving a hat. We don't know what type of hat. Sometimes we might know where it's from on the outside, but we don't know anything outside of that at most. So it is a surprise.
What?
And we open it live, and then we rate each hat.
In 6 different categories. And the reason we need to do this is I live in the desert, and my co-host lives by the beach. We're not in the same room at the same time. This must look pretty obvious to you who are watching this. But before we get going, we either, there's a few things we do. You either get a famous quote or some hat trivia or something personal about hats. And today you don't get to choose. I ordinarily get to choose, but I only have one piece of hat trivia today. So much for your choosing. So the piece of hat trivia today is this. In what state is it illegal to wear a hat while dancing or at any event where a dance is happening? I'll say that again. In what state is it illegal to wear a hat while dancing or at any event where a dance is happening? A, North Dakota, B, South Carolina, or C, West Virginia?
I'm just glad you didn't say Texas. I was like, no. Is this like a Footloose type of situation? It's the first thing that came to mind. All right. So I am going to go with North Dakota.
Yes, that's right. And in North Dakota, apparently, it's not only illegal to wear a hat while you're dancing, but it's also illegal to keep an elk in a sandbox in your own backyard. And it's prohibited from bars to serve both beer and pretzels at the same time. I don't know. These laws are apparently still on the books. I got to get my elk out of my backyard, apparently. I don't know who's keeping an elk.
I'm going to have to cross all.
Who's keeping an elk in a sandbox in their backyard? I don't know, but there's a law for that. So yes, the answer is A, correct, North Dakota. Ding, 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 ding.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Off we go to our show. And ladies first.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Thank you for the ladies first. Tipping my hat.
Exactly.
You, my partner.
Exactly.
All right. So this is plain brown box. It doesn't have any branding on the outside of the box. So,
does it say where it came from? Is there any indication on the label as to the company or the location of where it came from, or is it a complete mystery?
It's not a complete. Thank you for asking that question. It is not a complete mystery. It does say it came from Ballman Hat Company.
Ballman Hat Company. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't order anything from the Bowman Hat Company, so let's see what's inside there. That name does not ring a bell. So we'll see.
Well, like we said, it's a surprise.
It is
I'd like to say my life is short of those, but it just keeps on getting more interesting. Buckle up. Look at me talking to myself. That's hot. All right.
I'm
So
listening.
right now, in terms of, so let's, before I go into packaging, let's
All
start with
right.
delivery time. So I don't know when you ordered it.
I can tell you exactly when I ordered it, and then we can do a little math here. I ordered it on November the 3rd, 2024 is when I ordered it. Did you indicate perhaps when you received it? Is it within the 7 to 10, which gets you a 4?
It is within 7 to 10 days. Yes. So
All
it's
right.
within, so that is a 4.
Okay, solid 4. All right. So we got delivery time. Moving on to packaging. So we saw the outside pretty plain.
Packaging inside, when I open it up, there is a packaging slip here.
Who's it from?
It has all the appropriate information on it. I just flashed it. Don't get too excited.
I know, but Balmoral, I don't even
All
know
right.
I don't know the company.
Okay, so the company is not the Bowman Hat Company. The company's not the Bowman Hat Company. According to this, it's from Kangol.
Kangol, very
which we'll put
famous,
that up.
very famous brand. Yes, Kangol.
Okay, so, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's just clarify that. As long as you know, if you were to make a change for whatever reason or reasons, you want to know who to contact and have all the information. And this invoice inside has all of the information that I need. It does not list the price.
Very nice.
So,
and
then in addition,
let me ask you this: who's famous? Who's famous for wearing a Kangol hat? Although they make many different kinds of hats, but there's one actor who's very famous for wearing the Kangol hat. Most often wears it backwards. Another trivia question.
I'm a sucker for a backwards cap. Well, first of all, I'm just going to say I'm not completely confident that I know what type of hat it is. So I'm a visual person. So I don't know the answer. I could just throw some random thing out here. Hugh Jackman.
No, actually, it's Samuel Jackson. So close.
Hey, if you don't know who I am, you're at the wrong place.
And he wears a traditional Kangol hat, which is more like
back in the last
it's more like a newsboy hat. The ones that he wears, he often wears them backwards. The hat you're about to get is not the kind of hat that Samuel Jackson wears.
Well, so packaging for whatever hat I am about to get is wrapped. And then there's nothing else in the box. So then I open it up. Ooh, it looks very, very warm. Oh, this is cute. Actually, even matches my outfit. That's so funny. Love when that works out. Yeah, laugh it up.
Okay, so do we have we don't have a packaging rating yet because you haven't completed the unboxing. Okay. I'm a little ahead of myself here. I'm trying not to be ahead of myself, but I'm ahead of myself. Just moving it along.
You're the
Move
head
it
of
along.
something. I mean, okay. Back to my rating.
Okay.
So I should have. Oh my gosh. Do you need maybe 5 seconds to just?
I'm having some more shameless branding Diet Coke. Maybe I've had too much Diet Coke. Okay, I promise I won't say anything now.
Don't make promises you can't keep, okay? Anyway, so back to packaging. So I showed you what it was. There's nothing in here and we'll get to this hat in a minute, but it doesn't need any protective things inside. So in terms of packaging, I'm going to give it a 5.
Wow.
Okay, so this hat's super cute. All right, so now we're going to go to quality. So I'm going to put it on. And by the way, there's no price tag on the tag in here. Not that difficult. All right, don't even say anything. Let's just keep it moving.
Oh my God, you look adorable.
Cute. I don't have anything like this.
You were such You were such a fashion maven. There's not a hat that doesn't look good on your head. Oh my God, that looks
I don't know
adorable.
about that. You
No,
know,
it's
you are
no,
slightly biased.
I mean, some look better than others, but that's super cute. You know, they
It's
should be
really cute.
using you to model that hat, and it looks
Sure they have
incredibly
that.
cozy.
It's so cute though. I'm gonna see what it because he didn't you say he wears it backwards, Samuel Jackson?
Yeah, but it's a different style than that, but it's close to that. Oh my God, it gets cuter the other way too.
Yeah.
That is a great looking hat.
It is a good hat, and it's leather strap right here. It feels. Hold on, I don't want to misspeak. No, it's a like a velvet strap with a like a rose gold
A little
buckle to
clasp.
adjust it, but it without even and without even adjusting it. It's really soft inside without even adjusting it. It just naturally
Oh, it actually,
on my hat.
wow. Okay.
I
It
love
looks great.
it.
So we're going on to quality. So
Yeah.
how do you feel about the quality out of 5?
It's a solid 5.
All right. We did fit. So I'm guessing fit is
5.
also 5.
It's a 5.
And now value
Yes.
it's going to be a 5 for value. And the reason it's going to be a 5 for value is that it actually was on sale. And so this hat to your door was only $33.88. And I believe the hat was discounted to I don't know, 20. I think that's a $70 hat, but I bought it on sale.
Really?
So
I mean, look,
yep.
to be honest, I don't know that I would naturally just immediately spend that only because it's going so far out my comfort zone, which I love. I'm happy to do, but I think to spend that initially for something, but I could see paying if this is your style, which it might soon be my style. You could, I mean, I think definitely.
Well, also Kangol is a very.
Looking at myself, just know that's the only way we can see it. So I'm not trying to get up in the mirror on the wall.
I mean,
who's the fairest?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all?
Well, technically, you're not a king.
Thelonious.
I mean, Kangol is an incredible international brand. They're sort of, and
where are they located?
I believe they started in England. And so part of the cachet is that it's a Kangol hat. So that, that gets them to charging a little bit more. But at the end of the day, this particular hat was on sale. I believe it was $70 or $80. I got it for $20. So it made it to your door for $33. As it tracks to value.
I love it. That's more impressive.
Gotta be a 5. That's got to be a 5.
Well, fun fact. I lived in London for 3.5 years, which feels like 100 years ago as time flies by. But good job. Love it. All right. So that's a 5 for that. Customer service. How did you feel about it, their communication with you?
It seemed absolutely fine. There was no glitch in all of it. And I'm not sure. We've talked earlier about, where that might be coming from on the outside of the box. And we've had a couple of surprises. The outside of the box was not what the product was on the website we purchased it. But it wasn't a problem. And we're not saying it's ever really going to be a problem as long as there's not a bait and switch. Like sometimes you don't really know where it came from, even though you bought it off a website, because the sales slip is also ambiguous. So in this particular case, outside of the box was not Kangol. There's probably a good reason for that because it didn't come from England. It was probably in some warehouse.
The bottom line is you got what you paid for, and I love it. So that's a 5. So it's an overall 5. I love it. Good job, Kangol.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Good job, Kangol. You once again are making me look very good for the choices I'm making. And it's not that, sometimes you don't know. That one I think exceeded my expectation, not only of what it looks like, but what it looks like on you. That is a fucking cute hat.
Thank you. I would have never picked this out for myself. So that was an extra bonus surprise. So thank you.
And
I love it.
I was also, when I was on the Kangol site, there are so many hats that are so traditionally that, and this is not. This is sort of outside of what it would be considered the traditional Kangol hat. So I thought, well, I'll just give it a try. It looked even cozy on the website. So
I love
it
it.
looks
It
cozy on your
is,
head.
but it's not just in case anyone's wondering. Um, you would think maybe it would be hot. It's not. It feels cozy, but it doesn't feel like you're about to overheat your head.
Nice. And on those cold beach mornings, you'll be very stylish walking down the boardwalk. Okie dokie. Well, I think it's over to me. And boy,
Yes,
do
sir.
I have a surprise coming. All right, is there anything you want to say before I open up this package? Usually things come in a box. This one did not come in a box. Usually you can kind of get a sense that maybe it's a hat. You look at this package, you go, I have no idea what's in. But then you start squishing it, and it's squishy, squishy.
It's so cute.
And then I look at the label, and it comes from a company. Squishy, squishy. It comes from a company called Foam Party Hats. Now, I'm no idiot. I'm pretty sure this hat's made out of foam. So if we start with delivery time, if we start with delivery time, actually it says exactly when it was shipped. It was shipped on November 11th, 2024. No, November 13th, 2024. When did I got it? Yep. I got it on the.
You got it on the 18th.
Yeah. Oh, did I?
So,
Is it that when I got it?
On
Okay.
10 days. Yeah, you got it on the 18th.
For all of those
so they were good with your
right. For all those who don't know, I mentioned I live in the desert, but I didn't mention is my post office. I don't get mail here, so I have to go down to the post office to get my mail at the local post office. So I don't always pick it up on the day that it arrives. But my co-host Michelle gets a notification when it lands at my post office. So it made it inside of 10 days or 7 days.
No, it's around the 10 mark.
All right. Okay. So that gets it to a 4 out of 5. Now we're heading off to packaging. It's very exciting on the outside. I got to tell you. And
I just want to say there's going to be a quick story. After you open it, so this is a themed hat. And there's a little story afterwards, Jeff. And I'm just going to give a pre-commercial before.
All right.
We all have things that, little maybe quirks or idiosyncrasies or what have you, okay, that we grow to love more and more. Sometimes Jeff, I might sometimes call him Rain Man, does fixate on things.
Of course, I don't have my underwear.
What?
I'm definitely not wearing my underwear.
I don't have a problem with things being repeated, but sometimes it's just you've got to be on it. And on one of our calls, ladies, and everyone's going to go, oh, and he is, first of all, he is a romantic. So it is an awe. But he was several months before Valentine's Day. We have other holidays coming up. He was obsessed about what at the Tip Your Hat show was going to do for Valentine's Day. And I was like, Lord have mercy on my soul. Bless his heart. He, before the end of the year, is getting a themed hat. And back to you, my partner.
So I'm guessing it's possible that this will be our Valentine's Day episode. I don't know, but apparently I'm a romantic that just couldn't, like some sort of spectrum of autism. I couldn't get off the fact that what are we doing for Valentine's Day? What are we promoting? What's the thing? What are we giving away? What's our big promotion? And so far, I don't even know what that
also
is.
a sign of intelligence, I must say, but it's just it was funny, and so you're my Valentine every day.
So the packaging is kind of cool. On the outside, it says foam party hats. And there's a little slogan. This is where your party starts. You better get this party started. And now I'm going to open it.
And their communication was really cute too. It was playful when they were following up with me. I was really impressed with from the customer service standpoint.
All right. Well,
You're wearing that now.
You got all kinds of different hats here on the Tip Your Hat show. You got a very sophisticated Kangol hat coming from England, and you get this particular hat, which is absolutely, undeniably, incredibly adorable. All right, I'm going to have to sort of kind of reset my camera to. Oh, wait a second. All right, let's see. Is there anything in the bag? Oh, there is something in the bag. Sorry, everyone. They've got a little brochure in the bag. Oh, this particular product was seen on Shark Tank.
Party house.
Wow. I don't know if anyone. I don't know if any of the three guys, if Mark Cuban took the bait, but I guess they were on Shark Tank. That's their big claim to fame. And there looks like these are the. Yeah, it's a little thing. It's a little thing with the hat. The hat came. This hat came wrapped in plastic, and we're gonna have to reset my camera. So I'm taking this hat off, and I'm putting this hat on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I am loving this hat. Happy Valentine's Day to me. All right. Well, there you have it. 25 cents. That's a deal, man. With inflation, it should be like way more than that.
I wanted to see if I could price.
I'm pimping out for 25 cents.
You kind of remind me of is a little bit is, and I love me some Guns N' Roses, is Slash. His hat.
Yeah, it is a Slash-like hat. It's not kind of the same color,
Slash,
but
by the way.
Slash would definitely be down for this hat. I'm pretty sure he. Yeah, no, Slash has enough of a sense of humor that I'm pretty sure he would happily go on stage. But I'm still a little concerned about the 25 cents. It seems like, well, I'll give him away for 25, but
what about the fact that I had to send in my lips with a specific color of red? So
shut up. That is not true. Is that true?
But you thought
it could have been.
See, you don't even know.
I am a sucker for a pretty girl's story. Okay, so in terms of packaging, that's pretty cool.
So cute.
I don't know. You couldn't do much better than that. But maybe no. It's a 5. Like they didn't do anything bad. There was no slip, so there was no price.
Will you walk to the post office when you get your next packages and take a picture with the guy that delivers your mail? I forget his name, but you love him.
His name is Michael. He's my post guy.
Michael.
I know. I will walk around with his hat, and maybe make a little bit of mad money. Just make a little bit of change there. Who has change anymore? I'm going to have to bring one of those credit card sliders to see if people slide. They can.
You get a QR code and people could just start Venmoing you.
They can Venmo me, yeah, absolutely.
OnlyFans.
So I got to go for quality. I don't know if you could make a better foam hat than this. This is going to be the highest quality of a foam hat you could make. I got to give it a 5. I can't compare it to all the other foam hats that I have because I don't have any other foam hats, but I can't imagine you could make it better than this. So it's a 5. Fit. This thing fits like a foam hat fits. It just fits exactly like you'd imagine a foam hat would fit. It's snug. And I think I could go in the shower with it. And maybe I'll take a shower with it.
Go to a foam party.
Shower me with your love.
So I mean, who would have thought that a foam hat would be tracking at 5s across the board? Only a 4.
I know.
I mean, we I mean, we have rated some pretty sophisticated hats. This is not one of those, but quite frankly, it's doing better than some of the others in our rating. Okay, so all right, so here we go. Fit is 5. I don't know how much you paid for it, but it's probably worth it. How much did you pay for this hat?
I feel like I would have paid for more just because just everything. We are winning today. You're living your best film life. I paid all in with delivery. It was $34.99. It was worth every dollar.
You know what's interesting? Today, both of our hats cost $33. And look at the difference of the kinds of hats we got for $33.
Sweetness.
Yes, honey bunny.
No. And no, it's not. I said $34.99.
Oh, 34. Okay, so yours was $1 cheaper. Okay, well, a little less than $1. Okay, well that's great value. I mean, I got $34 out of value this hat, and this episode's not even over. So that's
major crack. Wow,
it's a
you got a 6-year-old boy. You're like, oh.
It's a 5.
Yay!
It's a 5, and overall rating was only it got a 5 in every category except and just for its charm and the fact that you went out of your way to make sure that I was going to have something special for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Oh my God! If I didn't love you already, I love you even more. It's a 5. This is a winner chicken dinner 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Have you got 2 10s for a 5? Just so happen to have it. That's it. Now,
so I don't know. Like I think
we just have it. We just have a 5 times 2.
We
both gave ours 5.
No, you got 4.5. You gave Kangol 4.5 because of whatever reason they got a 4.5. You knocked a half a point off or something. I don't even remember.
My brain because I was just in your world. I'm just.
It is rare.
Y'all check out. We will put up. They have tons of hats, and honestly, I actually didn't know that they were on Shark Tank. But now this makes more sense, and I am obsessed with Shark Tank. I didn't know that. It was just you were on and on and on and on and on, like you were the Energizer Bunny of Valentine's Day.
I know. We got to find the Shark Tank episode. I'm sure we'll find it. And I don't know. Maybe I doubt. I'm wondering if any of those guys took the bait and invested in this company. They should have. Come on, they should have. I mean, I'm a walking endorsement for how cool it is. Now it's pretty easy to knock off, and I'm probably sure this hat was made somewhere other than the United States. But I can just imagine some Chinese factory, there's some little, so they're making these things going, who will buy this? Do they have Valentine's Day in China?
I see myself buying other hats from them I love a good dress up. So I am pleased as punch about that. Look at you. You're so cute.
I think it's great. What I'm amazed about this show is you never really know what you're going to get, And of all the hats, now I knew it was squishy and I knew it was coming from a party place, but I didn't see this coming. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled.
There's a party on your hat and you are the host.
Very nice. Well, I can definitely tip my hat to the party hat folks, the foam party hat guys.
And I tip my hat as well.
All right.
And I can't wait to see you after we get off this episode. I'm so excited. And I will see you on the next episode, Bev.
I will see you in the next episode too, tipping your hat to you. And, check out our IG page because this is going to show up big time on our Instagram. So have a good day. A tip your hat to all of you guys. We are out.